All right, y'all. So LR Golden Frieza plus Gogeta does release today, and we're gonna take a quick early look at this character. I'm very excited to see what this character is able to do. I think that you could very well argue this is the best character in the game, but of course, we really want to see what this guy is able to do here. This is again reversible exchange, so from a specific turn, depending on how you have your team built, either turn 3 or turn 5, you're able to exchange over to Gogeta. This is a base from Gogeta, and the art is really cool. He transforms into Super Saiyan here. Funny enough, he's not on the Super Saiyan category, but Dokkan is very funny with what they do, right? Either way, this character, I think, has so many really useful tools, and we can take advantage of how this guy will work in many different ways. But yeah, so this is a movie bosses or movie heroes category leader. So this character, of course, being both Frieza and Gogeta, lead both of these teams, which is really interesting. This is like one of the most unique cards I feel like the game has released, not even in just kit, but the conception of Gogeta and Frieza being a tag character. I think this is just really cool, and honestly, I'm a big fan of this. Even though I feel like Gogeta didn't need to get like another card this year, this is just a really cool idea. So Frieza does want to build up over time. Again, he starts off at 250% attack and defense with 70% reduction on guard. That's really good. But he does need to build up a little bit, 20% defense up to 100% with each attack received. So we see you're starting off at 299k defense without support. Now, Vegeta here is a double orb changer. He's not providing any traditional support, but the double orb changing for Rainbow Key Spheres is really useful for, say, Broly, Chile, and Lemo. And, you know, this guy himself doesn't have to really worry about getting key like that. So, I mean, we'll just start off. Broly Trio is going to get their guaranteed dodge right here. So we're able to just get that right out the bat, which is really nice for us. You see Golden Frieza has his little ability. Now we do have him starting up at 345k defense, which if he gets hit with a super attack just like right off the gate instantly, this guy is gonna be... He's still gonna live, but he will take a bit of damage now. I feel like people are underestimating how tanky this guy will be early on, especially if he does get a lead first. That extra defense is going to be pretty great for him. So next rotation, who's coming around here? The LR Gods. That's pretty good because in fact we could actually just exchange over to base Gogeta starting for the next turn, so that will be useful. Theoretically, I could also put Vegeta in slot 1 and use Frieza's target skill, but I want to use Gogeta's active skill. I think that'll be really good. I think what we'll do is next turn we'll use Frieza's active skill, and then the turn after we'll use the Gogeta active skill, even though we won't really need to. This is more so just to showcase what the character does rather than like kind of make him look like we're not going for the win here. We just want to show what the character is able to look like, right? Another thing is that Broly, Chile, and Lemo, again, if they're attacking first on 24 key, do provide 10% reduction. So this Golden Frieza's at guard with 80% damage reduction here, which is really good. I don't believe Vegeta needs any specific key now, so we could just go ahead and we'll just give him these orbs right here. That should be okay. Actually, we'll heal a little bit, so let's grab that, and we'll see what exactly happens. So no super attack from Goku Black. Goku Black could super very well the last attack in the turn, but we'll see what happens. Frieza got a little bit of an offense build up too, and we see Vegeta does dodge. Vegeta has 80% chance to dodge if the full rotation is basically movie heroes or movie bosses, which is really nice, right? I think that allows Vegeta to be a very good character overall in this team. With his Rainbow Orb changing, he will be very useful for, I think, again, Broly, Chile, and Lemo is a character that people are gonna undervalue just because they're always seen more as like a gimmick character, but I think Broly, Chile, and Lemo can provide a lot of value to this guy's team. At least, you know, bare minimum, if you don't like them, you could use them until the team starts getting more options. So Frieza starting up at a 20 mil attack stat. This is without getting any like attacks or anything like that. Like, he could get hit and build up quite a bit. He has an additional super attack here in his kit, so that's 13 mil. Keep in mind, he doesn't raise defense under super attack effects, but he does raise his attack for the turn by 50% and does debuffs. So, I mean, let's see here. So far, Frieza's just not getting supered at all. Looks like Goku Black specifically is going to super Vegeta here, but that's okay. I mean, if he gets supered, it's okay. It's not really the biggest deal of all time. Let me actually switch back over to the OBS screen. My bad. I switched over, so that's why things kind of lagged out for a little bit. This video's animation is pretty cool, honestly. I do like how it looks like. Now we do need to go ahead and get the dodge here with Vegeta, which again, it is an 80% chance to dodge, so we'll see what happens. Now, Frieza would have been fine here pretty much, even if he was in slot 3 for sure, so that's really nice for us to see. So, Kid Goku got locked here. I do want to see what Frieza takes against this without his active. Maybe I'll wait an extra turn to use Frieza's active skill. Yeah, I'm gonna hope that Goku Black supers in slot 2. I don't know if he will for sure super in slot 2, but we're gonna kind of hope that that is the case. I'm also gonna get Janemba. We do need 3 key spheres and 1 rainbow key sphere with this Janemba, right? Which again, this is another character who finally has a team, so that's going to be really nice for us. Yeah, 3 type key spheres, he gets this, so we're going to give him all this. Perfect. We're going to give Golden Freeze all this, and yeah, we'll wait to use the active skill, just because it's not something I necessarily need to use right now. And I would like to see Frieza against a super attack from Zamasu here. So Frieza's going to be getting 8% reduction from Path Park and Goku and stuff like that, so he's at 350k, okay. And we'll get a little bit of extra support here, but we should be fine. We got pretty lucky in our rotations. Man, that sucks. He's instantly supering Janemba. Well, Janemba's fine, right? Because he has all that extra reduction. But I really wanted to see what Frieza takes from the Superman. I should have put Frieza slot 1. Very unfortunate, but obviously Frieza takes no damage here regardless. So, I mean, we know Frieza's going to be doing just fine himself. Maybe we could see what Frieza does against the monster super attack, I guess, but spoiler alert, I think we'll be just fine against the monster super regardless, so not really the biggest deal of all time. That's okay. Janemba is just doing his thing. Now we have some extra damage support this turn to keep in mind, so we'll see what is Frieza doing himself here. It is 19.7k, I guess being fair. We don't have legendary power as on Link here, which is definitely very important to note that, you know, we do not have legendary power yet. Now, the damage definitely is nothing crazy on this team. You could really easily see that. Zamasu's doing really well with, like, holding back on healing. Frieza took a little bit of damage from Goku Black's normals there, but now he's going to be fully built up on this turn. We will see Zamasu Super, but I'm pretty sure Zamasu Super will do very little damage. Let's see exactly what this guy is doing here. 66k, yeah, again, very little damage because of the extra reduction, and Frieza, you know, over time will continue to get built up more and more. Again, next turn we'll show off Gogeta. Yeah, we'll just switch over to the Gogeta on this specific turn, and we'll see what Gogeta is able to do himself. The LR Gods will be fine. Broly, Chinla, and Lemma we could just throw in slot 3. Hopefully we don't get locked in a very unfortunate spot, but I mean, ideally it's like the LR Gods locked in slot 1. Yeah, Broly, Chinla, and Lemma locked slot 1 is not really ideal, honestly. That's okay, I guess, right? It is what it is. So, in fact, maybe maybe this turn is when I use Frieza's active, actually. Yeah, I think we'll do Frieza's active skill here. This is probably the smart move. We'll let the LR Gods do their thing right now. We'll grab this with Broly Trio, 7 key spheres, perfect. And then, unfortunately, we're not going to really be able to take advantage of any healing or anything like that, but that's okay. Again, yeah, we'll grab this with Broly, Trio, and Lemma. Let's use Frieza's active here. We could switch to Gogeta, but I think we'll use Gogeta next turn with the Vegeta right there that's in slot 3. So let's see what damage Frieza is able to do here. Again, we have shocking speed, first battle, legendary power, so let's go ahead and get this in. And Frieza built up right now. Let's see, he's at 630k. Let's see what this actual defense stat gets to now. This animation looks pretty clean, by the way, for sure. Okay. I think that this active skill is great. This is a golden Frieza, the last thing you will ever see, and then okay, I said that wrong. But he gets absolutely punted here, which is really funny. What are we looking like here? 370k now. What I will say is that you could use Frieza's active skill, then switch to Gogeta if you want to. Gogeta does still get advantage of being able to have the targets go on him. So keep that in mind. You could use Frieza's active, then targets go with Gogeta. Or, yeah, you could use Frieza's active, switch over to Gogeta, and if you have the 10 key spheres, you could guarantee dodge everything on that turn. So that's like a little tech in case you need it. But again, we're going to show off what Frieza's able to do. Frieza does get 150% attack for every attack received in the turn, plus a 10% chance to crit. So that's again going to be really important. And we'll talk about like the Gogeta part of the passive next time. But let's get Frieza in here. Let's see what Frieza is able to do damage wise. Again, we should be very, very safe here. I'm not really too worried about like being in any potential danger or anything like that. I guess I do wish that I brought a Senzu Bean, unless we somehow kill Zamasu here, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm pretty sure Zamasu is going to live this turn again. Yeah, damage is definitely missing a bit on this team, I feel like so far. We definitely would like some sort of really strong damage dealer for this specific setup. Now, we could also run Frieza on the Omega Shenron team, which I will be doing, like not in this video, but like in another video. There's a bunch of kind of ideas that I want to do for this Golden Frieza. We could try him on Fusion Fighters. We try him on, again, Omega's team. Of course, we're looking at his own team, which over time will improve throughout the celebration. LR AGL Golden Frieza is probably going to be a really useful option here. It's just that he's not out currently. For some reason, they're like, hey, we're going to delay the EZA by a whole week because we hate you guys, I guess. Hands up in the air. They should have dropped LR Golden Frieza like literally right now. It doesn't make sense for me for him to like, how do I explain it? For him to basically just be sitting there, just like us waiting for him to actually get his EZA. Now, Goku Black, I didn't know, I was yapping so much, I didn't even notice if he supered or not. I accidentally full screened that too. Okay, this will be, the Nox player is lagging beyond like comprehension. That's, doing these early showcase videos are funny because, the Nox kind of is always like really laggy or buggy. Maybe it's something that I could fix in my settings or something. I didn't see if Goku Black supered. No, he's supering here, but Broly Trio did super first, so this guy has 80% reduction in guard, but the active skill, he should take double digits. Yeah, double digits here. What are we doing damage-wise, though? 98 million! Oh my goodness! Wow, that's a lot of damage right there. Guaranteed crits, by the way, to 63 mil. Now, you only do the one super here, but after this, we should not really see any more supers. That's a very powerful attack right there. Yeah, Janemba got locked here, unfortunately. I would have liked to link up Vegeta and Gogeta here, but it's fine. So, yeah, because Gogeta does link up very well with this Vegeta here. Because, again, I didn't bring any Senzu Bean. I should have. That's fine. So, we could switch over to Gogeta here. Gogeta himself is going to be able to do a bunch of different things. Now we see Frieza did actually orb change. I should have showed you guys actually, but we'll look here. So if you have 3 superclass allies on the team, from the 3rd turn, from his entrance turn, he'll change AGL and STR key spheres to tech, physical or int key spheres are changed to rainbow, and then you could exchange with Gogeta. The thing about Gogeta here is he gets 5% chance to dodge for each key sphere obtained, then 10% attack, and all allies get 10% defense, self-excluded when he attacks as well. That is a very massive defensive buff. So we're able to see on this turn, we're able to get 9 key spheres. He has a baseline 50% chance to dodge. So with 9 key spheres here, for example, this guy's actually going to be at a 95% chance to dodge, and he'll provide 90% defense to all allies when he attacks. On his 18 key super attack effect, he also does get 50% defense for the turn, which is also very massive. So yeah, again, we would be able to get, well, actually, these guys don't share any other link besides shocking speed, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I guess this guy in an extreme class team, he's missing so many links that he could be getting here. That's okay though. So we'll use Gogeta's active skill here just cause. Now you're able to use Frieza's active skill if you have 4 extreme class allies total, which I could show right here. He gets 400% defense, like the target skill, and again, as long as you're able to get 4 or more extreme class allies, you're able to use it. Again, you can only use either Frieza's or Gogeta's. While as Gogeta's active skill, you are able to use if there's 3 or more superclass allies in the team. So this is why I'm able to use both Gogeta and Frieza here. Gogeta's active skill does give him 540% attack temporarily, Then he gets 540% defense and changes all key spheres to tech for the turn. So we're gonna again take advantage of that right here. But let's go ahead and play this active skill and we'll see what it does. I think it should be very very powerful, right? I'm not sure if exactly will do crazy damage, I guess, but the effect that we'll be able to get from it is going to be really massive because he will be giving so much defensive support to all allies. 10% defense support, man, is actually so insane. Now I believe that will also activate start of turn here, so let's see. So we're at 5.9 million defense. Keep in mind Gogeta also does have 40% damage reduction. Again, if there's 3 more superclass allies on the team or another movie hero / movie bosses in the same turn, when he gets a key sphere, he'll fully recover HP. He just gets a lot of attack and defense here. With every 5 key sphere as well, he will launch an additional super. So right here, we're getting 23 key spheres. 20 plus key spheres will mean that he'll launch 4 additional guaranteed supers, which is really insane. This also resets the entire orb field though, so hopefully Janemba gets lucky with the key that we're gonna get. Either way, let's say, so Vegeta's at 611k. I believe this will activate the defensive support. It does not. So he still actually has to attack for the defense support to activate, which is fine. A lot of people thought this might work like in GT Vegeta, where you know how in GT Vegeta or the Super Saiyan Goku that EZ this year, they will get their stats up instantly by grabbing the key spheres, but it does still specify when attacking, so the active skill does not activate that right at the start of turn, which is not, again, not the biggest deal really. It's not the, it could be way better, right? But it's fine for the most part. Like, it would just make these characters better against AoEs. But Gogeta has so much defense, man, because on his 18 key super attack he gets 100% defense. Then on his 12 key he gets 50%. His defensive stat is like over like 20 mil here, or like something even higher, because he got this up already. So yeah, I mean, basically with 4 additional supers, that's 200% defense. So his defense is shooting up by 300% here. So what, 5, 9, 4, 1, 6, 3, 2, and then yeah, he's at 23 million defense on this turn. It's pretty insane. Let's see what kind of damage Gogeta is doing too as well, because it'll be really nice to see. And again, he's guaranteed dodging. He's guaranteed dodging, providing all that support to these characters, man, is insane. Like, it's such a crazy thing because he'll provide 230% defense support when attacking. So there's a 50 million attack stats. He's doing the Gallic gun here. This looks pretty cool. Then here's the first additional super attack. A lot of people don't like their animations, but really looking at it in 2x speed, I'm kind of fine with it. I think they could look better for sure. I'm not like, oh, these animations, I'm so overwhelmed, they're so good. But like, these are pretty good animations overall, honestly. I do like generally just what I'm seeing here. And we should be able to just finish off Zamasu. But again, I'm not really trying to win necessarily here. We could very easily get a win if I wasn't like necessarily trying to just showcase the character. I would save some of these abilities. Like, I wouldn't have used Gogeta's active skill here. I would have just gone the 9 key spheres and just save the active skill for the next turn, get multiple turns of like basically nearly guaranteed dodge. But there's Zamasu's dead. Gogeta will just dodge the super. Guess what? Even if he does actually very easily tank this for double digits, but he just does go ahead and dodge right there. Next turn, we'll be able to get Janemba's transformation up. No more locking we're worried about. Frieza himself does also attack lower. The God's transformation and Broly trio attack lowers. Like, we're looking pretty set. But I'm probably just going to end things here. Gogeta does some pretty significant amount of damage. Frieza on his active skill turn, man. I mean, that was pretty good considering that he did receive basically less than 10 attacks. So, like, again, against some bosses that will do, like, a crazy amount of them, like, I don't know, things could be really nasty for this Frieza in terms of his damage. And, you know, when this team actually gets, like, a lot better, I think we're going to see some very disgusting things from this guy. But, again, Frieza has the free team protector from turn 1. Gogeta has almost 2 turns of just guaranteed dodge, basically. Like, that is crazy. They all are gods. Like, again, I transformed them right here. Well, actually, I should have just skipped this animation. We'll let this play out and then we'll end the video soon. I just want to show like, right here, okay, we can still get Broly Trio because Broly Trio is so good in this team because there's so many Rainbow Orb Changers. The gods in turn 4 Rainbow Orb Change, Path Power Kid Goku, that base form Vegeta, lower on HP. Broly Trio does also create their own physical key spheres. Like there's a lot of orb changing on this team, which will allow Broly, Chin, and Lemmo to kind of eat. Like right here, bam, guaranteed odds from Broly, Chin, and Lemmo. Next time we have Gogeta and Frieza together. Like things would be looking really good here. I mean, I could go for an extra turn, I guess. I could go for an extra turn, but I think I'll end things. We've seen enough. We've seen what these characters do. I mean, again, they could look better linking wise, but I mean, we could get... This guy did already orb change. I mean, we could... You know what? Actually, I do want... Because we could use the... No, we can't use the other Gogeta active. Yeah, I'll probably end things here. So, let me know what you're thinking about the new Frieza Gogeta card. I mean, actually, we'll end up the Gogeta art just because, I don't know, maybe it's the more properly one, right? But thanks y'all for watching. I'll be live later tonight when the banners go live. We'll do some summons. If I can get this character, we'll use them at 55%. Again, I really want to try them on Omega's team and all these other different setups. So, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.